Hello, these are my pictures. All right, we are diving in to my first experience with Kodak Ektar 100, which has become a favorite, and it became a favorite during this, when I got this roll back. So let's take a look at the results and why I like it. I mean, starting off, not terribly remarkable here. Another park. I think this might be new to you. A park here in Orem. So yeah, just walking around with the family. Snap this one. Nothing special. I don't love it. It's fine. Whatever. This one, man. I love this one. If I had done it right. The light was great. Sun's going down, and golden hour. You got these kids set up their hammock. They got their little electric dirt bikes. Very wholesome, but I can't frame it to save my life. Apparently, we've got this hammock anchored in space on the side. Very sad. Very sad. I didn't get this one right. I think I panicked. I saw this cool shot, this cool moment with people, and I jumped the gun. Didn't take the time to set it up properly. I'm not used to taking pictures of other people, and so it's still it always feels voyeuristic. Getting it, like trying to do that trying to take pictures of people. So here we go. But I mean, it's handling the light really well. The color. I mean, this is just straight out of the scanner at my local shop. So yeah, right off the bat, very cool. Really minimal grain, which is what Ektar is known for, as you all know. So I don't know when, a day, 2 days, 3 days later, whatever, had to take my car into the shop, and so I thought, hey, I'll walk around while they're working on it. And so I was walking around Orem, around State Street, and taking pictures of some of the businesses there. New restaurant going in, looked cool. At first, when I drove by it, I thought, oh, it's an actual motel. That'd be kind of a cool, old-fashioned motel picture. No, it's a restaurant. But that's okay. Turned out great though. Loving it. Loving the colors. Not quite composed exactly how I'd want, but we're just experimenting here. This ramen place, the reds look great to me. Got the reflection in the window. It's a little off kilter, but that's okay. This one I love. This is one of my favorite pictures I've taken so far in all these and future rolls. This one's pretty cool. We got the white. It's the side of a business. It's kind of an alley. It's like, because I can't go to Santorini, Greece. This is my consolation prize. You got the white and the blue. Just cool shadow on this one. Off this little awning with the weathered wood. Yeah, just love this one. I don't know why people don't. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe you guys love it. But when I've showed this other places, it's just I showed my wife. I don't know. So, yeah, but colors rendered really well, really sharp. It's just with my Canon again, 50mm lens. Happy with that one. This one is cool, but I'd be happier if I had, look at the bottom there. I kind of just cut off at the knees, so to speak. That like cone and stuff. So if I just brought this down a little bit or took a step back if I could, I don't know if I had room for it, but you got the mountain in the background. Got this old weathered, faded sign there, which is cool. Maybe I'll go back there sometime. Try again. Garbage. You gotta, if you're getting into photography, you gotta take pictures of garbage cans in garbage, just like walls and doors, which I have already done here. Man, that tire's all chewed up. I didn't even notice that. I mean, it's okay. It's fine. It's garbage cans. Little house there. It's okay. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Like this angle on the house. Like, yes, I have captured the whole thing, but to what avail? Like, I like this more straight on kind of thing, but the cropping on this isn't great. Maybe if I had done this in a horizontal, you know, in a landscape, maybe this one would look a little better. But the colors are great, which is really what we're going for. Cool detail with the electrical meter there. Yeah, maybe I'll try this again. This is right across from a fire station that I want to shoot, especially if I can get there at night. If the door's up and the lights are on, I thought it'd be kind of cool to get the fire station. So maybe I'll head back there and try this one again. Walking around behind a bunch of shops. This one was really cool. Being sneaky again, you know, you can barely see in that doorway in the darkness there's a person there. And when you're there in person, it comes across a lot crisper than what you're able to capture on your camera. So it's one of those things where it looks better, a better idea than execution. But I didn't want him looking at me. I wanted to catch it more candid, but it ended up not being that great anyway. But otherwise, the composition on this one I like. A little on the washed out side. I think I'm shooting towards the sun, so some of the stuff got kind of muddy around that in the foreground. That truck, like it, don't love it. Another one that was better in my mind than what came out of it. Just the contrast is too much with the shadow and the light. Cool barrels though in front of the shipping containers. Good in theory. Another one. I love this one because of the color. The colors turned out great. They got the blue sky and then the orange and red stripes along this wall. Got the lone sign. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Another one that's really sold me on Ektar. This one's all right. Nothing special, but just side shot of this car. Nice color. Some spring foliage. Looking good. Good color. Fun depth of field on this one. Got some. Definitely using a lower f-stop on this. Got the blurry in the foreground, blurry in the background, just kind of focused in the middle there. And now to the main event, the focus of the rest of this and the next 2 rolls really. So you'll be looking forward to that. Goblin Valley, Utah. This is down south, southern part of the state. As you can see, though, not a great day for it. You got to do what you can when you go. I mean, I'm taking my family on a little weekend vacation. This was right before Easter, I think, and it just happened that day we didn't have blue skies. Unfortunate, but it was still a lot of fun playing around there. I recommend it. The rocks, the colors here looking pretty good, but it's just one of those cases of you can take as many pictures of something as you want, but if the conditions aren't right, if the light isn't right, you're not going to get something great. You're not going to make a purse out of that sow's ear. There are a lot of cool crows there to make for some cool shots, but still, I really wish I had that blue sky to make this rock really pop. Yeah, just not popping. Gotta have that blue sky. There were some shots here, as you can see, with the stormy skies. We're doing something at least. There's at least some variation in that, some texture. It looks pretty cool. And as you can see, with some people in there for scale. Sometimes it's nice having them in there in these landscapes. You can kind of see the size of these formations. You can see people on top of them. You can go there and you can just climb on anything you want. It's really cool. Just don't knock things over. Some guys did that a few years ago and made the news for being really stupid and tipping them over on purpose. Yeah, tried to go this. I wanted to really emphasize the sky, and if there were, if this were like a blue sky day with some clouds in the sky, this would be really cool. But just not quite pulling it off with these storm clouds. As you can see, we've got some horses down there, little tiny horses. So I thought, yes, this is perfect. I got it. I got the composition I wanted. If the sky was different, I would have really loved this. But either way, I still went ahead and tried to punch it up. So I cropped it down a little bit to zoom in and mess with the saturation and stuff. Remember, this was on my just like photo viewer standard Windows program. So there's a few sliders you can mess with, and that's what I was doing here. So made the best out of it that I could, but I will need to go back there on a nice day. I think this might be the last one for this roll, mid-excursion change here. So yeah, overall, when I got these back, I loved this Ektar. I really have been liking it out in the desert on vacation and on little trips. Handles just with that low ISO of 100. It's really nice for these really bright days because it's nice to be able to go out at sunrise and sunset and get cool pictures that you've planned for. But otherwise, when you're out and about on vacation, just trying to live your life and take pictures around your life rather than your life around your pictures. In the Southwest, you get a lot of light. So having something that cuts back on that, has really rich color, a lot of saturated color, fine grain. I think it's a really cool film. So I've been using it a fair amount. And it was kind of my first departure from your standard black and white films and your standard, consumer grade color film stocks with Kodak Gold and Fuji 400, whatever. So this was my first foray into a more professional types film stock, something that's a little different. And this one's still pretty inexpensive comparatively to some of the others. A little pricey in 35. I'm going to try it out on 120, which is new for me, and those results someday will be down the road. But what do you think? Have you used Ektar? Do you like it? What do you think of these shots? I think the next one we're gonna go into here at Goblin Valley, still put back some Kodak Gold back in it, and I didn't like it as much, as you will see. But that's it. All right, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, all that. Check me out on Substack at Aldo Johnson. I'm over there putting new pictures up all the time. Just having fun, talking to people. Come comment, say hi. We'll catch you later.